this down. You see? Probably can't see me that good. Anyway, I know you can't see me that good, but look, I just woke up from a power nap, and I had to walk the dog. But as soon as I woke up, something was on my heart. Something was on my heart. So God said, you know, when you walk this dog, go talk about it. Talk about it. Share it with the people in case it helps somebody. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. But I'm going to probably be, you won't be able to see me much because it's going to get darker as I go. And I want to keep an eye on Murdoch, so one of the most stupid possums be trying to get him. Or him trying to get them. Now, this what came to mind. I was reflecting on, is it thing on? Oh, I was reflecting on DoDash YouTube channel, specifically DoDash YouTube channel and Dash of Faith YouTube channel. For whatever reason, they popped in my mind. Of course, I'm subscribed to them, so of course I get their videos when they come through during the day. But this is what popped in my mind, how they are the epitome of what it means when people say, you know, when people say, yo, your destiny, you answering the call, your destiny is linked to other people, right? You know about that, right? Your calling is linked to other people. And to me, they are like a live example of what that means and what that looks like. Because every time I turn around, I'm seeing some YouTube short channel, some YouTube short or something in my suggested videos of a newer Murdoch, damn it, I knew he was gonna fall in there. A newer YouTuber who created their channel because of the inspiration they got from those two. Come on, let's go. Come on. And so I just wanted to share that. That's why it's so important. You gotta find some way to get the courage, even if you're scared. Come on this way. Come on. Get the courage to step into whatever you called to do. That's very important because your destiny is linked to other people. And basically, I think in a nutshell, what that's showing is that when you step out on faith and go into your calling, whatever it is, it ain't even got to be social media. But when you step out on faith and go towards your North Star, go towards what God is calling you to do, whatever that thing is, no matter how difficult, no matter how rough and sloppy it might look, you even taking the first step towards that thing, your destiny is linked to other people because it's giving them permission to do the same thing. And that's what it brought to mind when I thought of DoDash and when I thought of Dash of Faith. And essentially, basically, any other YouTuber or any other person I know that's actually trying to walk in the light. I ain't talking about people who just on that demon time stupid stuff. No, I'm talking about people who really trying to be a upright, upstanding human being and be a living demonstration of compassion, unconditional love, inspiration, forgiveness, self-forgiveness, grace, you know what I mean? You walking and standing in that energy. You ain't even got to be a YouTuber, but just going towards your North Star. Your destiny is linked to other people in the same way. And I mean, over the last couple of days, I probably came across about at least 15 suggested videos, literally from people just popping on, different ages, different races, talking about how inspired they were from either Dash or Faith or DoDash, and how it gave them the courage to step into their thing. It's something they always wanted to do. And so that's why it ain't no joke. And the faster you can get that through your head, you can be about God's business, because people's destiny do be linked to you stepping into your calling and answering the call. That ain't no joke. And that's why sometimes when you be ignoring the call, you be wondering why it seems like life be lifing and God, you be thinking God be trying to kick your ass. No, that's because you being hard-headed and deliberately letting your ego, your carnal nature, override what God's calling you to do. So then you blocking all them people who also got destinies that's linked to other people. So that's selfish. And that's why you have to, at some point, take a look at your ego and see it's holding you back, but it ain't even about you. It's holding back other people, because people are waiting on you to step into what you here to do and go towards your North Star, so that then they can get the permission and courage to do the same thing. And so I feel like a lot of times when life get real shaky and you get real bad, it's because you holding up some progress. You holding up God's business when you literally be ignoring the call. And it's not funny. But on a positive note, I just was thinking about that, like how when you do step out on faith and you really try to walk into whatever you feel you've been called to, your destiny, it inspired a lot of people. And not that you're doing it for that reason, especially when you're doing something for a genuine reason, it's a real thing, like a calling to your heart. And being a certain type of vulnerable is something you typically wouldn't want to do. You typically wouldn't do, but you're doing it anyway because God is telling you somebody needs your words. So only you can tell your story. And so that's why it's just so vital. It's crucial. And so I just want to say thank you, Dash of Faith. Thank you, Do Dash, and anybody else who really trying to do it. Even if it's messy, who cares? You trying, and that's where it's at. And I think that's what hold a lot of people back because they think. And I'm this way sometimes, and then I had to check myself. You got to get out of that perfectionism stuff because ain't nobody going to start something new in their life and be a perfectionist and be just great at it like that. No, that's insane. And that's some kind of programming and grooming that's been happening to the collective that keeps you stagnant and stuck and in your own way. And then the next thing you know, you did. So no, that's a lie. Ain't nobody going to start no life off of being perfect with whatever it is they decide to jump off into. You got to be trained up. So you got to just start somewhere and the progress will come. But you got to be willing to do it because you stepping into your calling and going after what God has put on your heart is your destiny is linked to other people. So it's a big deal, and it's not about you. And that's why I think Simon Sinek, he said you got to find your why, and your why got to be whatever it is you got on your heart. Your why got to be bigger than it just being about you. Otherwise, your ego, unless it's perfect, unless you got everything assembled, you won't do it. Which means there's thousands and thousands of people who won't see you and who won't go after their destiny because you hold back, because your why wasn't big enough. The conviction wasn't strong enough to make you go push forward and feel the fear and do it anyway. That's why the why got to be bigger than money, because money ain't going to be a big enough why to make you do something out of your comfort zone and go after a real calling. Money ain't gonna be able to do it. It's got to be something, a cause. And that's why sometimes life be life, and God allow you to get hurt and get life to kick your ass a little bit, so that after you come out of that and learn the lesson, sometimes one of your callings be linked to talking about that, how your perception was skewed. And that'll make you have a why that's big enough and strong enough, a conviction that's empowered enough to make you do it, because you'll have, it won't just be about you. It'll be about, I don't want nobody else to hurt like I hurt it in this situation behind me ignoring something that actually I could have showed up in a different way. I could have did it. I could have problem solved in a different way, or whatever it was. And that's how God, that's why they say ain't nothing wasted. Even your pain ain't nothing wasted. He gonna use all that. Come on, Murdoch, let's go. Back. No. She want to go around the block. But yeah, I was just thinking about them too, man. So I don't know, whoever come across this, at some point, just try to find it in your heart to go towards your North Star. Because it's people who need you. It's people who need you, who waiting to see you. And it ain't even got to be social media. But if you smart, whatever it is you feeling called to do, you would link it to social media. Because I feel if you know anything about, you got to reach people. Your influence, especially if it's positive, then you'll know that air is the fastest airway to move energy, to have motion. So whatever you're doing, especially if it's for the light, come on, for the greater good of the collective or for yourself, then using the airways in some kind of way, finding a unique way to link whatever you're doing to the internet is smart, because that's the fastest way to get motion and it'll reach more people, inspire more people. And then that's what they mean. Your destiny is linked to other people, and it'll get to who it need to get to faster, so then it can activate them. And so that was just something that was on my mind. Like, I couldn't believe it. All them people, and I keep seeing these shorts, like, I just want to thank Go Dash, or I just want to thank Dash of Faith. That's a big deal, because I know, I feel it in my heart. Them two, specifically those two YouTubers and a lot of other ones, they don't just be starting it just for the sake of, because they want to hear somebody say that. No, they just be following what they feel God put in their heart, that North Star. Come on, Murdoch, this way. Come on, let's go. Come on. But yeah, so I love y'all, and yeah, that's important, man. You gotta at some point step into that, because people be linked to you, and I see it. I mean, just even with my little old channel, I was just reflecting on, like, dang, that's a lot of views That's a lot of, and I do the best that I can not to be spewing nothing, no negative energy when I upload stuff. I be trying to come from a genuine space because there's enough negative stuff in the world. And so personally, I feel like if that's all you on here to do is spew negativity, then you need to, cancellation, I'm in favor of that because that's bogus. Because depending on the internet is powerful. And so depending on what's coming out your mouth, man, if you say the wrong thing, you can be responsible for somebody's kid hurting themselves. So you have to watch that and be mindful of that. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. So just step into your calling, whatever it is. Know that there ain't no such thing as perfect. Just do the best you can, because then you'll be giving other people permission to do the same thing, to step into theirs. And then secondly, I was reflecting on this, like about cyber bullies and haters and people who be jealous of other people. I was thinking about that. Pray for those people, because this is what that brought to my mind too. Jealous, envious people who be praying on your downfall, all this kind of stuff. God put this on my heart. He said the only reason them people think like that, be spewing out that evil eye and all of that old shit, is because somewhere in their life, whether it's from their childhood or somewhere, what it is when they looking at this person and hating and jealous and evil eye and cyberbullying and all of that, what it is they looking at a mirror reflection of a light that they also have in them that somebody then put out in their life. So actually, when they be hating and cyberbullying and jealous and all of that evil eye shit, what it is that's a projection of negative energy that's coming from somewhere else, but you the target because they see a light in you that's also within them, but they don't even know it. And the shame is somebody done put that person's lights out. Somebody done put out their flame, their internal flame, their connection to God, and knowing who they are and how special they are. That's what didn't happen. That's the reason people hate on people and be jealous and be writing dumbass comments, all of those stupid shit. That's because somebody done put their flame out. So I don't know. I just wanted to share that because God said, so have empathy and compassion for them people, because that's somebody who's been hurt. Come on, let's go. Murdoch, this way. Back, we going back. But that's somebody who's been hurt. So that's the thing to think about. You just have to, when you know who you are and you align how you see yourself with what God's talking about, then those cyber trolls and bullies and whatever they be doing and all that envy, jealous, stupid comment, bullcrap, it won't even be able to touch you, because it's like you'll be able to zoom out and see it from their perspective. Actually, there's somebody who hating on you or talking about that person or saying stupid stuff. It's because somebody didn't put the flame out that's in them. They don't even know who they are. And as they see you, the reason they have the trigger to want to hate on you and say stupid stuff about you in any negative, lower vibrational way, it's because somewhere in their lifetime, probably in their childhood, somebody done stumped out their fire. Somebody done hurt them. And they hating on you because it's a light that they see in you that's actually also within them, and they don't even know it. So you can't tell me that's not something to have compassion for and hope and pray that person get healed, because everybody got the same capability, but somehow some people are aware of it and some people ain't. Some people it's been nurtured in them and some people it hasn't. And it's a shame. And that's to me that's what I feel a curse is. It's a curse on your psychology. Some parents and some neighborhoods and environments nurture your gifts. They see a potential in you and they'll nurture it out of you so that when you become an adult, you can blossom into, you be 3/4 there as far as blossoming into what it is you were put on this earth to do. You will be aware of your potential and your gifts. But then some environments don't breed that. Some environments put your flame out before, and that's like they say, spiritual warfare starts in childhood, and it do. If you got an environment that's don't really care nothing about cultivating gifts and esteem and letting you know that you have a lot of potential in you, you can actually do whatever your heart desire if you want it bad enough. If your environment is filled with negativity, pessimism, fear-based thinking, no, you can't do that. A lot of adults projecting on you based on things that they're fearful of or things that they haven't healed for themselves, so then they can stifle you and stunt your mindset, stunt your growth. Then you're going to grow up, and then that more than likely that person's going to grow up and be a hater, because they're going to continually be looking outward and be having mirrored back to them everybody who they feel don't deserve what they got, when actually it's a light that's in that individual that's also within them, but they don't even know it because somebody stumped it out. Somebody poured water on it. So, I mean, at the end of the day, it's about having self-compassion and compassion and unconditional love for other people. But that don't mean stay around them kind of people and be no punching bag or be getting abused by them people, because at some point they got to heal their mindset and get their act together. But at the same time, you ain't got to be trying to fight every battle when you come across that kind of person, because that's somebody that's hurt. So anyway, I love y'all, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on that, and just put that out there, man. Just remember, you got, at some point, go towards your North Star. It's important because your destiny is linked to other people. They need to see you doing what you here to be doing, being about God's business, so then that'll give them permission in their heart to do the same thing. And that's important. So just something to think about, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. He's done now. So I might be back. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all see my face. I'm by some light. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.